let me say one thing. I wasn't planning on making this video, so that's how you know this is a good TV show. Hey guys, what's up? It's me, Andrea, Lisa Reyes. I don't know why I said my full name, but like, cool. What's up, guys? I'm gonna make a video about the new CW show, Riverdale. I am completely obsessed with this TV show. I just started the pilot literally last night at like 3 in the morning because well, this morning then, right? At 3 in the morning because I couldn't sleep and I was like, I'll give it a shot. Like, I honestly, guys, this is not a video I thought I would ever film in a million years. I didn't even watch any trailers or anything. I just saw like the little ad. We talked about the fact that this has to do with the Archie comics. I had no idea. I knew nothing going into this, and now I'm like completely obsessed. I don't know how to explain it, guys. I'm like honestly like really obsessed. Like, this is, I've already watched the episode twice because I had to go, and I don't do that. I don't watch episodes more than once, and it was really good, guys. Like, if I wasn't like so tired at 3 in the morning, I would have filmed this at like 4 in the morning. I was so obsessed with the Archie comics growing up. I would steal them from my sister and never put 2 and 2 together till I'm like watching. I'm like, if this girl's name is Betty and this girl's name is Veronica and he's Archie, what do you mean right now? Like, I was so excited when I saw that it had to do with the comics. They literally picked the perfect people to play each character. Like, I just feel like I couldn't have done it any better. I sometimes feel like I could have done a better job. Like, in my mind, you know, I'm like, this actor could have played that person a little better in my mind. But like, this is the first show that I'm watching. I'm like, spot on, spot on, spot on. Like, you guys, I don't know how to understand my excitement right now. Growing up, you were either Veronica or you were Betty. So that's my question for you guys. Who were you guys most likely like? And like, when you guys were growing up, if you guys were a fan of the comics and things like that. I always feel like I had a little bit of both in there, but I was obsessed with both of them. This show is so good for watching a pilot be this good, because I feel like with pilots, it's a hit or miss. And I just felt like this was so good that I want to recap every episode. So I wonder what you guys think about that. Like, I wonder you guys' advice. I just feel like that with every video that I've ever made, minus Vampire Diaries, it's only been special episodes, but with this show, I just want to make videos for every single one. But what did you guys think about Josie and the Pussycats? I love that they portrayed that in this. One cat, you're so bad. Cole Sprouse is also in the show. I felt like a lot of people didn't know if it was Dylan or Cole. I used to be obsessed with them, so I could like perfectly tell them apart. Really, when Archie is putting on his shirt and like Betty's like, literally me watching, I was like, yes, those abs, yes. Archie got hot. I love Betty's best friend. He is hilarious. I adore the character, so I'm just like, yes. Insert Veronica moving into town like, hey. I love her. I just love the sassiness. I love the attitude. I love the confidence. It's like everything I wish I could be. Cher is like literally like the biggest bully of all time. I don't even know. She was like, yes, my brother died. Bye. I love that twist. My brother would want to live on. Like, everything. Like, I don't trust her. Like, I know that was her brother and everything, but she kind of freaks me out a bit. Like, she's such a bully. She was like, Betty just has too much on her plate. I was like, okay, run. Like, I don't want to be a cheerleader. I gotta go. Loved how Veronica gave her the sash. She's like, really? Like, I knew you. I was you. Sit down and don't be rude. Like, I was like, she's like, me and Betty come in a package deal. And I was like, be my best friend. Like, I need somebody to defend me that way. I was definitely more of like a Betty, even though I wasn't as smart as Betty. I wish. Veronica's mom, she got that bag full of money and I was like, that's the husband. He sent that. Like, what are you gonna do with that? Like, I'm just... Teacher and Archie, if I am not mistaken, something like that did happen in the books, but I could be completely wrong in the comics. Like, I just feel like this show is giving this whole like new perspective. Like, somebody like asked me what I would consider the show, I'd be like, I would call it like a mix of like Vampire Diaries and like Pretty Little Liars mixed with like Gossip Girl in it. Like, all three of those mixed together. Such a big plot line to the fact that like obviously you can't date your teachers because you're in high school. Like, for that to happen, and they were there when they heard the gunshot, and then Jason's body at the end gets found and you're just like, oh, he was shot. What are we gonna do now? So they can't say anything because obviously they're gonna be like, what were you two doing alone in the woods on the 4th of July? Like, what do you mean you heard a gunshot and you want to talk about it now? Like, it's just like, it's gonna look bad on everybody's point. So they're gonna have to live with that, and Archie doesn't want to live with that. 7 minutes in heaven, Archie and Veronica, and then Betty ends up leaving because, you know, she's in love with Archie, and I always love that because I feel like that's literally me. Like, I'm always in the friend zone, like, love me, and then they're like, no, you're my best friend, bye. My life, literally, I was Betty. I just feel like pilots are never that great. Like, I'm not trying to be a mean person when I say that, but I just feel like I've never seen a pilot so good and so jam-packed with everything in a really long time. And like, I'm not just saying that because it's genuinely, this show has no like sentimental value to me. Like, I feel like a lot of times I'm dragged into shows because certain actors or like certain writers, but I'm obsessed with this. I want to recap the show every week, and that's like something I almost never do. This whole mystery of who killed Jason and things like that. Like, he has the gunshot wound, his body rolls up in the river, like everybody's there at the end, they're all just kind of like with their families, like somebody knows something here. and it's gonna unfold throughout the season. So I'd love to know what you guys think about this series, and if you guys are watching and things like that, and if this video makes you want to go watch it. Guys, I would not steer you guys in the wrong direction. I know all I've seen is a pilot, but like, for me to get this excited over a TV show in a really long time, it means it's really good. I love that we're seeing this in like nowadays. Like, she's like, follow me on Twitter and I'll follow you back. Like, it's just like something that you didn't expect in the comics. Like, I love that, but they're still keeping the old vibe. Like, the diner and things like that. Like, Betty's room looks kind of like old school, and I love it. I'm loving that aesthetic. Like, the fact that they're just like trying to give a little of the future in there, but like keeping some of like that retro-ness, and I love that. Growing up, if you guys were a fan of the comics and things like that, if you guys were either Betty or Veronica, like, I love to know that. And if Archie was like your crush, hashtag bagels. Feel like Riverdale is better than I would have imagined. Like, I'm literally mind blown. Like, I would not be sitting here filming this video if I didn't think it was as good as I would have ever imagined. I love when shows aren't TV because that means they're that good, but I just feel like they should have been on Netflix so I could have binged the whole season. Like, I just feel like one episode was not good enough for me. Like, I want them all. Like, can we skip every day of the week except for Thursdays? If you're following me on social media and you're not a fan of the show, you might as well block me at this point, because my Thursdays and probably every other day of the week is going to be dedicated to the show now. Like, I am that obsessed already. Like, one of my all-time favorite quotes in this thing was, is cheerleading still a thing? Is being the gay best friend still a thing? I love the sassiness and the attitude and like the mysteriousness and like the dark twists and turns, and it's just like, I just gotta give it 2 thumbs up. If I had 10 thumbs, I would give them all up to you guys. Also, to end this video, a little shout out to the cast and crew, because I know without all them, the show would not be possible, and you guys are killing it. Like, literally, everybody did so good. Writers, producers, actors, everything. You guys killed it, and I can't wait for more. I love you guys, and don't forget to give it a thumbs up. I love you guys. Thumbs up. Oh, that's a thing. Heart, thumbs up. And I'll talk to you pretty faces in the next one. Don't forget to comment down below if you're more of a Betty or more of a Veronica.